Hello, hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Everything okay? Everything sound right? Alright, I think everything sounds okay. How's the new microphone? This is a new microphone that I just got. Oh, whoa, man, okay, that's... Yeah, so, okay, so right now I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the best volume for this? Because I think where it's at right now, I think that's pretty good. I don't... So, because right now I'm just talking, and I'm trying to make sure that me just talking is 100% 100% fine. Yeah, because... Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that because my voice is like hitting around where the yellow is, but because like when I elevate my voice, when I talk very loud, that it doesn't make anything too loud. And when I'm walking far away, if you can still hear me, hold on, let me try this. By like talking very far away, if it could still hear my voice pretty well, because that was one thing that was... Yeah, I think that's very good. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Hello, hello. Okay, so I think this point right here is pretty good. So I'm trying to make sure not to like go super loud to the point where, oh, I'm talking and it's like making it... Yeah, so I'm going to end the whole thing with check out the audio. Okay, so a few things that to say. One thing being the whole thing with the microphone. Great audio quality now. So I got a new microphone. It's XLR mic. The one I had before was a USB microphone. I've had that for quite some time, like for a long time. So, I don't know how long exactly, but because the first one I did have was like a small like snowball, Blue Yeti. That's the first one I had, and then I got a USB one because I was like, well, USB like condenser mic. Those ones are much better comparably. So I was like, I want to get that one because to get like an XLR, like you had to like get so many like another things like interface, and to buy both an XLR and an interface that'd be a lot of money. But now since I have grown up money, I can now afford to do that. So yeah, I think the microphone that I have right now, I think it's actually doing very good. Because what my goal was is that to like make it like touch the yellow but not be 100% like, oh, go towards like the red. But what's going to be the deciding factor is how it's going to mesh with when I do the game audio, because when it comes to like the game audio, I get game audio when I play the game through the OBS. That's how I get it, because if I do it through the monitor or something like that, then I'll miss the chat sound effects and notifications. Sorry, I'm trying to move the camera a little bit over here so that way. Okay, there we go. So there's that. Hopefully this microphone, because again, like the reason why I am doing all this is because I like, well, for one, I like getting new stuff, and two, I want to make my stream quality be better. There are like, because I keep on saying this, there are things that I want to upgrade on and progress on and things like that. So yeah, but anyway, other than also like with the arm, because I also got a new arm, and I haven't like checked if the old arm would be stronger, because the reason why I have it positioned this way is because when I tried doing it like the other way, like how I had with my previous microphone, the mic was too heavy, so it kept on like moving down. So I just like positioned it in a way where it would just like angle like this, which I think is actually a lot better because it doesn't obstruct a lot from over here. And I feel like it's not like as like I can move my hand over here. That's the biggest thing. Like I do feel like constricted like down over here when I like, because my mouse and interface is over here, so there's that. But I do think it doesn't make the screen look so crowded. Wait, why don't I have my headphones on? I should probably take them off while I'm talking. But yeah, get some water. But yeah, so one other thing, so as far as with the stream goes, I am going to continue with Yakuza 0. I was thinking of maybe playing Final Fantasy 7, but I think because the thing with Final Fantasy 7 and Yakuza 0, I think with both of them, I'm pretty close to the end of it. I think with Final Fantasy 7, like there are a few more missions and like destinations that we need to go to, and like I can't gauge how long we have left, but I'm guessing that we're kind of in the end game. Hold on, my thing fell down. So I think we're pretty close to the end game, and with Yakuza 0, I think we're pretty close to the end game as well. Like I said before, I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of the side content. I think I'm going to be focusing on the main story because we're on chapter 13, meaning that we have around 5 more chapters left to go. And we did do some excursion, and that caused the passage of time to move forward. And we got a page on our beeper from Oda to say, oh, like to go to the place again. So that's where we're gonna go to now and progress the story. So I think I'm gonna sneeze. I don't really know. Hold on. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So, like I was saying, we're gonna progress through the main story. And I'm guessing we have 2 more chapters with Kiryu, and then 2 more chapters with... No, wait, hold on. It'd be 13 and 14. 15, 16. Yeah. Okay. 2 more chapters with Majima, and then we have a final chapter, which I'm pretty sure is going to encompass like both of them. The same way with like the previous games with like Yakuza 4 and 5. And yeah, because I don't really know how long, like how many more streams I have left of playing this, because what it seems like, again, we're like getting pretty close to the end game of the game, so these chapters are probably going to progress very fast, and I don't know how long I'm going to stream for this, because what my main goal is if I feel like I'm pretty close to ending one of the games, like Yakuza 0 and Final Fantasy 7, which I feel like I'm, to be honest, comparably, I think I'm more close to finishing Yakuza 0. So I think what's going to happen is that I'm going to try to finish Yakuza 0 this week, and then I'm going to prioritize the next few streams to finishing Final Fantasy 7. That's probably what I'm going to do. And when it comes to like my other games, because like I didn't stream on Monday and Tuesday largely because like I was busy those days. Like I had things to do, like my sister need help with like me watching her daughter, my niece, while she went to a doctor's appointment, and so I had to that was what was it? That was Tuesday. And Monday, what was Monday? I forgot exactly what it was, but I did have things I needed to do, and I didn't have time to. Yeah, that's right. I like before I had to work, I had to like do some things, but it was more than what I had to do because typically like before I go to work, I do have some things that needs to get done. But if anything's added on to it, then I can't. Then I don't have any time for streaming. But yeah, man, I don't know what I'm. I feel very exhausted. But yeah, so I think what's going to happen is, so with Pokemon Champions, I think what's going to happen is that same way with like gacha games, because I've gone like pretty like because I started the channel playing like Genshin Impact and stuff like that. Then I stopped doing that just because of like I wanted to expand playing other games, and also just that in general. And I've been trying I want to get back into it, like not like streaming it, but just playing it, because I haven't like played it for a very long time. And just kind of like prioritize getting through it. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that as well with like Pokemon Champions, because I've been wanting to like find excuses to like play it outside of stream. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that because I don't prioritize my time very well. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like in my other channel, my YouTube channel, I'm doing like reactions. So I'm reacting to largely like Hololive stuff, Hololive and Holo Stars stuff, and I'm probably like aiming for like around 2, maybe 3 videos a week. But I think like in my mind, I'm thinking of one Hololive video and then one Holo Stars video. I am thinking about like trying to like think of what else I could react to. I've been thinking of like maybe like theories and stuff like that from like game theory or whatever, of ones that I'm interested in, but I don't know. I have been thinking of doing like kind of like introspective, like analytical videos of certain things, because that was kind of like what I wanted it to do. But the problem with that is that because it took a lot of time and I procrastinate a lot, so that was the biggest thing. But I think what the thing is that I should focus on, like, I should like, instead of like, because what I've been doing before is focusing on like the game as a whole, which I'm like, no, maybe I shouldn't do that. And through like watching like certain other, what the heck, oh my gosh, what happened? Hold on, let me see that. Okay, maybe I should just like have the oh, there's gonna be an ad. But like I was saying, I should instead of like focusing on like the game as a whole with those type of things, I should just like focus on like one singular thing, which largely could be like the character. I'm thinking like just doing like a character analysis. And one character I was thinking of was like with Akiryu, because of that one instance that happened like quite some time ago. Because that actually like made me, even though that was like a bad experience, it actually made me sit down and like think and try to understand like Kiryu as a character, and that's been something that I've been wanting to do. But so those are probably the ones I'll want to do. Kind of just explain my thoughts about certain characters or like certain things, like, and framing it as like, oh, like newcomers analysis of X character, something like that. That's kind of like what I've been wanting to think do. And I would probably also like do that to like other characters that I kind of like, whether it's like in games, in like anime or etc. But yeah, so I think I'm going to get into the game right now because there's an ad right now. And man, before I actually get in, let me talk about one more thing. And I talk about this a lot. I do think that I should get a humidifier, and the reason why I say that is because it is very like warm in here, and I think I always like blame, oh, it's like very warm, it's and that's why like it's very hard for me to like stream here. But then I started thinking, well, maybe it's because where I live, I keep on saying it's like in southern Idaho, and it is very dry. It is very dry, especially now since it's like a wildfire season. So like whenever I breathe in, it just it just feels very dry, and so I have to like drink a lot of water. But then I was thinking, oh, maybe if I get a humidifier, it will help with that. But it's also the thing, like, because I have so many things that I'm wanting to buy, and I spent a lot of money on it. Again, with my microphone, my interface, and my webcam. That's a lot of money, and I don't want to like spend all of my like paycheck every time I get it. So I want to prioritize things that I want, because I want like a camera, like an actual camera, like one that I can use for like outside video and stuff like that, because I do want one of those. But yeah, so that's one thing that I was thinking of trying to get. But yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to get right into the game, continue with Yakuza 0, and here we go. Let us see. Alright, so first I'm going to just check out the audio for this, like as far as with my stream. Yeah, so wait, hold on, let me turn up the audio for the game. Yeah, okay, I think that's pretty alright. So, alright, I think I'm done checking it out. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think that's pretty alright. So let me just go around, and because the problem with that, again, like, because I have the audio through my OBS for when I hear it, and typically I can't really like hear things very well with, because I have it like my PC blast all the way like full volume, so I can hear it properly. Okay, so where was I again? Oh yeah, it's this dude. What is this dude doing here? Oh, I can't talk to him? Oh, do I have to talk to... Alright. Okay.
そうか。わかった。
わかった。
あ、超待ち。今から大事な交渉事なんやろ。あんた、もう準備はええんか？準備？せや。どないな仕事かは知らへんけど。きっと最近街で起きてる。
Well, is this like the final chance, like, to giving us an option? Because, like, if we need to do anything else.
俺の口からは言えないな。とにかく、立花さんが関係しとることや、平穏無事で済むはずがない。何が起きても不思議やないっちゅうことや。
Sure, I can't think of a single job I've gone from Tachibana I'd call pretty. I should probably assume that trend will continue. Plus, we'll head straight back to Tokyo once the deal is done. I should do everything I want in Osaka first.
なるほど。それはそうかもしれないな。せやろ。ほな悪いことは言わん。準備は今のうちにしっかりしときや。
Yeah, well, like, I think I'm ready because, again, I checked before. I don't think there's any like sub stories I could do here. I already said that I'm not really prioritizing the sub stories or anything like that. Oh, I probably could have gotten any cards or stuff like that. I think there's maybe a where'd the music go? Like a achievement for doing that. But yeah, because right now, when it comes to like side stuff, I'll probably just play it on my own, or like watch a someone else's playthrough, because sometimes I do that as well. Yeah, because think about me. I rarely replay games or like rewatch shows because like I already had my reaction about it, but I do like watching other people's gameplays and other people's reactions to certain things because like I like seeing it through like like another person's lens or like other person like seeing other people's reactions to things. That's kind of why I decided to do gameplay and also do reactions because I like watching people's reactions to certain things. So I decided, oh, maybe I should try that. But I don't know if I'm very good when it comes to reactions, because like normally when I'm by myself, I rarely react. But like when I'm with other people, like like that there's that energy and that like excitement, so it makes you like react more and like be more energetic when it comes to certain things. So that's why I'm trying to like channel that whenever I am playing or reacting. Is that I'm imagining it like I'm with a group of people or like with other people, so I try to bring that energy. But I think there's not really anything else I want to do, so I would just say I'm ready. Because I think I have like healing items and things like that that would be useful.
大丈夫だ。
大丈夫。
準備はできてる。そうか。ほな入り。
Let's see what we got.
来たな、桐生。ああ。それから電話があったんだな。そういうこと。
Checking the
牧村
game
誠の
volume.
引き渡しは椿園の弁天屋って料亭でやることになった。
Ben 10, yeah.
椿園の弁天屋。ああ。そこの座敷でこれから世良と会う。
Okay, so I put the volume up a little higher. So you can see the girl. Okay.
Yeah,
we were just here for like half a day.
そんなお行儀よくことは進まねえよ。牧村誠は自分が殻の一坪相続してたことを世良に聞かされて初めて知ったらしい。
Yeah, well, previous owner was her grandfather. What?
その時には誠はもう家出してた。家出？
No way.
それで誰にも
No, she was kidnapped, wasn't she? That was the time when she was kidnapped.
しかもその後何があったのか彼女は目が見えなくなった。
So wait, is he lying or does he know the reason?
続きの中相続することになった一坪10億。神様がかわいそうな子に手を差し伸べたってことか。
Well, she's been through so much. Well, I guess they wouldn't know that.
に狙われるっておまけ付きだがな。彼女が神様に感謝してるか聞いてみるといい。
Yeah, I think she's been like through so much that she doesn't feel blessed, to be honest.
ここ何日かずっとヤクザに詰められてたらしい。周りで死人も出てるってよ。何にしても土地に執着もねえし、さっさと手放したいそうだ。そうか。
そうか。
よし、それじゃいいか。女連れ出す段取りはこうだ。まずお前が弁天屋の中で女を受け取る。俺はその間外で店に出入りする客のチェックだ。で、弁天屋を出たらまず京都まで行く。そこから先は新幹線だ。新大阪から乗るのは危ねえってことか。一応の用心だ。
I think I took the Shinosaka
近くの駅は
when I was over there.
渋沢や近江の連中に見張られてる可能性がある。なあ、桐生君。お前はこの時のために立花不動産に入ったようなもんだ。いよいよしっかり働いてもらうぜ。何が起きても牧村誠を守りきれ。殻の一坪さえ手に入りゃ風間の親分さんを守る道も見える。
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm gonna keep Magato alive because obviously, as a player, I know what she's been through, but Kido doesn't know. So, okay, so here we are. Hopefully, like nothing bad happened to her. Well, like what the crap? I forgot the guy's name, but it seemed like he wasn't intending to do anything bad with her.
俺はここで怪しい奴が店に入ってこねえか見てる。
分かってる。また後でな。
Okay, so we're going by ourselves. Probably going to fight through it like we did with Majra, I'm guessing. That's what it would seem like.
Tachibana 不動産の桐生さんです。
日教連の世良だ。座ってくれ。
Okay.
Tachibana 不動産の桐生です。
No, so that's the card Majima
前から風
got.
間さんに聞いてた。それに、お前の今の状況も全部承知してる。ただ、今世間話の時間じゃない。
Alright, who is it? Is it Makoto? Oh, yeah. Okay, she looks like she's okay.
こちらが
Well,
牧
she
村
looks
さん。
like she's scared, but
Tachibana 不動産の桐生です。
seems like nothing bad's happened to her.
牧村です。お世話になります。
もう一人、小田という者と私で、カムロ町までご一緒します。
No, I don't want her anywhere
護衛
near
ってことで
because
すよね。
ええ、
which they're gonna take her
私
to
は
Tachibana, which I don't want
祖父が死んだことも今まで知らなかったんです。
until just now. Really?
So
Well, I guess so.
聞いたこともない土地のせいでこんなことに巻き込まれて。
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
この間、私を守ってくれた人も殺されました。
Yeah, Lee. Well, like we got like that
お世話に
scene
なって
where
た
it
人
seemed like that he wasn't
お金なんて
dead,
どうでもいい
but
です。
yeah.
早くその土地を手放させて。お願い。
Yeah, I don't.
わかりました。橘さんによろしくな、桐生。ええ。
Well, I don't want her to be anywhere near Tachibana
失礼します。
because he's the man with the bat tattoo, and
それじゃ。
well, because what I believe is going to happen is that I think Tachibana is going to try to kill Makoto. Oh, what the heck? Oh, there's a bot.
急げよ、おい。
Oh, it's a cutscene. I didn't realize that. Wait, what? Is she recognizing him? Wait, was it?
どう
No.
かしましたか。
何してんだ。早く乗れって。
Well, it couldn't be him. It had to be
Ikimashou.
Tachibana. But she does recognize him. It seems like.
はい。
So wait, then that means that he knows the truth. So that means he's as big a scumbag as Tachibana. What's gonna happen? Something's gonna happen. Oh, I thought they were gonna drive away without Kiryu. This is where Kiryu's gonna find out the truth. Except I swear, I want him to know.
どうした。
いや、わからね
申し遅れました。桐生の同僚で小田って言います。
She's gonna say something, because she knows. She knows who he is, which then shows that.
あれ。
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I forgot that
嫌われちゃいましたかね。
the wheel was in the other side. Because I was like, why not looking at the road? Bro, yeah, he looks so creepy now. Yeah, he knows. No, or like, yeah, he's a part of all this. Okay, another cutscene. But before this continues, something I found out, and I don't really count this as a spoiler because it didn't like tell me anything about what it entails. But so on the box of the Yakuza 0 Director's Cut like cartridge, it says that it has like 26 additional minutes of cutscenes that the original didn't have. And again, like I don't really know what they were, but I'm pretty sure I got so I when I looked into it, I didn't like want to know what the context was because contents were, because that would be like spoilery. But I think I was right that those two cutscenes were of the loan shark and of Lee were added. One, because like the placement of it seemed kind of as if you could take it out and it wouldn't really add anything. And to me, they looked kind of different comparably to like the rest of the game. And so with those two cutscenes, then I found out that because I was looking at like a list of like games with the longest cutscenes and stuff like that, and Yakuza was a part of it, and Yakuza 0 was it. And then they said that there's a cutscene that was like very long. I think it was around 40 minutes, but then it said that with the added content, it made it much longer, like up to like close to an hour. And then that got me thinking, oh, so then what the added content probably was those two cutscenes and the added cutscenes at the end of the game. So like now I know where the cutscenes were added, because when it comes to like the added content, again, I don't really because people have like find like mixed opinions, and that's what made them like this game be very controversial, is because they believe that like some of the scenes were not necessary, which I feel like I don't really mind it, because I understand why people would be angry. Of like they made it seem like, oh, X character was dead or something like that, but then they went around and said, oh, actually no, they're not, and even if they are alive, you probably won't see them because they are probably not long for the Earth already. But I don't know, because those scenes I feel like were meant to add more characterization for Majima and Kiryu. But I don't know. Maybe if I played like the original game first, like many years ago, and then played this again, that I'll probably feel different. But I didn't, so I'm kind of like just, it doesn't really matter that much to me. I'm drinking a lot of water. I feel like something's gonna happen. Like Makoto's gonna say something.
Kiryu, 右車線、後ろの車。
Or someone's gonna follow us.
少し前からずっと同じ距離でついてきてる。スピード上げてきた。
Oh crap! Is someone gonna shoot at us? Oh, what? It's him. Yeah, Shibusawa.
くそ気づかれてた。おい飛ばせ。
はい。
Yeah. Hurry up. Wait, is this just a regular taxi driver, not like someone that a driver that was hired? So why would you just take a regular taxi? Oh crap! No, drive, hurry, faster. Yeah, crap. Sorry, wait. I think I was like being too loud. Wait, hold on a second. Let me try something. Sorry if this is too abrupt. Okay, I think that's pretty fine, maybe. I don't know. Actually, is that better? Is that fine? I don't know. Sorry, I was just trying to check something. Well, I don't use guns. Yeah, what? Wait. Wait, am I gonna do gameplay? Because this reminds me of from Kiwami 1, where they had like a shooting. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Okay. Wait, he die. For sure. Shoot. Reload. Shoot. Okay. I always find this interesting, like because within a canon that that Kiryu like hasn't like killed anyone technically, but then they have like stuff like this where because the reason why I say he hasn't killed anyone is because within like because it is like a thing that they say, oh no, Kiryu hasn't technically killed anyone. Oh crap, no! Because that's why like there's like a big like canonically not dead or something like that. Crap. Oh, oh, that's right. Because I had to like go over it. Crap. Crap, no! I should aim to shoot the driver first. What the heck? What's that hairstyle? Oh, shoot. I was pressing B. Come on. There you go. No. There you go. Okay. Shoot, crap. Is that it? Okay, there you go. Look, are you okay? Is that a helicopter? Wait, how do you move to the driver's seat? Oh crap, what the heck? Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh crap, what? What the heck? A bazooka. Oh! Did I shoot it? Is that what's gonna happen? I don't think that's how that works. What? Oh, okay, so that we're on fire. Well, technically we were, but... Wait. Oh, crap! Okay, I got it. Come on, get him. Why is he so close? That's putting a target on his back. Well, I guess also like an individual as well. With when it crashes. Alright.
大丈夫なんですか？
I don't know.
とりあえず
追っ手が来ないとも限らねえ。一旦高速降りるぞ。
I have to do more of them. Okay. Oh, okay, I think that's it. Alright, lazy. Oh, is that the driver? Hmm.
さあ、しばらくここに隠れる。
I'm so worried about Makoto because I'm waiting for like the ball to drop about Oda and Tachibana about like them revealing themselves because Makoto recognized Oda's voice, and I was very curious as to whether or not he should like evolve deeper into all this.
彼女が不安がある。
ふざそれがなんだ。
I do.
私は大丈夫です。
こっちは大丈夫じゃねえんだよ。
What, seriously? What the heck is wrong with you?
何やってんだお前。
Hey, what are you doing?
下の様子を見てくる。
Yeah, he's not a cool dude. Well, I guess I should have recognized that from the very beginning because like, he didn't really give like
悪かった。
cool dudes type of like vibe about
あ
him.
んた怪我してないか。痛むところは。
桐生さんでしたよね。
ああ。
小田さんのことで聞いてもらいたいことがあります。
Oh, yes, please tell me.
何？
私は多分あの人を知っています。
I knew it.
え？
やっぱ気づいてたんだ。
Crap.
小田。
It's gonna
動
happen
くな
now.
桐生。動くなっつってんだ。
I swear, you better shut up. I won't hesitate.
何してんだお前。
悪いけど、俺はこの女を橘社長に合わせるわけにはいかねえ。
Well, I don't want her either, but what you... No, actually I do, because we need her to identify who Tachibana is, but I don't want...
だから、お前らには死んでもらうしかねえ。
Oh my gosh, wait, she... Seriously? Yes! Good! Awesome! That's amazing. I gotta say right now, that is actually very smart and amazing, especially with... given the fact that like she's blind and also of what she's been through, that with her stick doubling as a knife, that is actually very genius, and I'm very proud of her for that, because I would never have thought of that, but that is very smart. I don't think Kiryu's not gonna do it. He's not gonna, which, wait, what now?
大丈夫か、牧村さん。その杖は。
世良さんから
Oh,
万一のご信用にって。でも橘不動産の人に使うことにな
okay,
る。
so Sarah was the one. So she got it actually relatively
どういうことな
recently.
んだ小田。なんで裏切った。
Well, she probably should keep it for the future.
橘の兄弟分じゃなかったのか。
You gonna say something? Why are you just exerting?
桐生さん、その人の左腕入れ墨が入ってませんか？
That's Tachibana. That's Tachibana.
コウモリの。
Wait, right.
小田。
Or did they all have it? So he does. Wait, so they all have it then.
入っている。コウモリの入れ墨だ。
やっぱりその人の声聞いた時にもしかしたらって。
So was it
何なんだ一体。
so was it Oza or Tachibana or was it all of them?
その人に監禁されて
What? Wait.
売られたんです。
何。
Oh my gosh, wait, this is actually a big
言葉通りの意味だ。その女にしてみれば。
Yeah, honestly, like I don't
殺しても
like I know like Kiru's not going to be able to kill him, but like he does deserve it to die. Like he is not
だから俺ら二人とも殺すってのか。立花と彼女を合わせ。
because again, because I still think Tachibana is a part of all this. Like whether or not, because I thought that at the start of time, I thought he was the one that did it. Which again, like possibly he could still be a part of this somehow. But yeah, but oh my gosh, I cannot fathom the words I'm into words like what I'm feeling right now. Because honestly, like because I don't know exactly what I would do in this situation because I don't because I never used a gun. I don't possibly like plan on ever using one. And it's not and I understand that like people when it comes to like protect themselves and things like that they have the right to do so. I get that. Me personally, I don't know if I could be able to do that. And I believe that there are other like ways that when it comes to prevention and protection that you could go to like different routes, but like whatever. But and also I like have like value in like human life and things like that. But for what Makoto said, or like what was said about what happened to her, and knowing now that is Oda, he is someone that like has lost his humanity, and at this point, this I just don't. He like you said, it would be going out. It'd be like taking him off easy, shooting him, which is true. But at the same time, he does not deserve to continue in this world for what he after what he's done to these women, towards Makoto, all that stuff. Because I've been saying this multiple times already, that if you're in this situation and we meet the person that Makoto was talking about, he does deserve to die. And I don't think that Kido's going to do it. I think I've been hypothesizing that it's probably going to be Majima that's going to do it. But yeah, oh my gosh. Again, but like what does he mean that he can't let her see Tachibana? Because again, I still think that Tachibana is like involved in this as well. Sorry.
Come
Come on. You better.
分かったよ、話せ。この入れ墨は俺が頭張ってたグレン隊のメンバーの証だ。
Wait, I headed. But we saw Tachibana have one, right?
俺が大陸のマフィアに借金して日本に密航してきたのは5年前でね。それ以来この町で金になることなら何でもしてた。盗みもやったし叩きもやった。女騙して売り飛ばしたのも一度や二度じゃない。
Yeah, saying this so flippantly, like it's just one of those things. Oh, screw you.
たまたまそのうちの一人だっただけだ。
I don't know if that's like meant to be tears, but like because of the flesh on her eyes. But I think that
俺が立花さんと出会ったのはそれからほんの少し後のことだった。
because that's the separation. Because I was trying to figure out like what was the timeline for everything.
あの人は初めて俺を力でねじ伏せた男だ。
Yeah, I think he said that before.
差がありすぎて敗北感さえなかったよ。そしてその力が底辺を這うしかなかった俺に
He has both his arms.
夢を見させてくれたんだ。俺はあの人に兄貴になってくれって頼んだよ。俺らの入れ墨も入れてもらった。プライドもクソもねえ。あの人をみこしに担ぐことが俺の役割だと知っただけだ。
So does that mean he wasn't involved in all that stuff? Because man, I've been like blaming him this entire time.
さんが片腕をなくしたのは
I wound up costing him an arm. Because like from the very beginning I was like, because I'm going to like assume the fact that he is the one that Makoto is talking about, but at the same time I had this feeling in my mind that like, oh, like, well, they're probably gonna do like a twist to like twist our expectations of like everything, because there was just like so many things that was going against it because of with Kazuma and like all that stuff. That seemed like he was actually like genuinely trying to help us and like seem like a pretty decent person, and to like put this into the mix. I was like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. But at the same time, I'm going to like continue with this mindset that like it has to be him because evidence like the story like points it that way. But like now knowing this, okay, so it seems like Tachibana was not a part of like the human trafficking, the terrible things that happened to those girls, and like what happened to Makoto. He made like a relationship with Oda afterwards. Okay, so they did like twist our expectations. But man, I never would have, because yeah, they were like pointing us all towards Tachibana, but it was Oda this entire time. Oh my gosh, man.
俺をかばってのことだった。敵対グループに不意打ちされてね。
We shouldn't have.
その時俺は橘さんだけはこの先も絶対に裏切らねえと誓った。だがよ、そう思った矢先だ。俺は橘さんと一緒にあのことを知っちまったんだ。テレビで中国残留孤児の特集番組がやってて、そこに何年か前の古いニュース映像が流れた。日本に肉親が見つかったって残留孤児が来日してる場面だった。その子の姿見てすぐに思い出した。俺が最近韓国系の組織に売り飛ばした女だってな。年頃も合う。
Okay.
それだけなら笑って済ませるとこだ。
Oh man, you're a sick individual. You're a sick human being.
でもよ、母さん。
Wait, what? What?
シャオチョ。
シャオチョ？
信じられなかったよ。
Wait, they're siblings?
俺が何の気なしに地獄に突き落とした女は、俺が心底尽くそうと。
What? Oh my gosh! That's another twist that I didn't think about, because I think they did say that Tachibana was like a war orphan as well, or like or the child of war orphan. Sorry, I just know that like that was something they talked about, and I guess that also makes sense why Makoto, because like all of like the she was like with Lee and like all of the other like Chinese as well. So yeah, because that makes sense. I guess I should maybe they said that before, or maybe I should like with context clues understood that that was probably the case. But yeah, so this makes it even, what? Okay, wait, hold on. So okay, now I hate Oda. Oda's like like in this game, like Oda's like a terrible human being. So he human trafficked all those girls to be like sex slaves, and including Makoto. and like he has like zero remorse of the fact, which like even if you're willing to like do that in the first place, I'm guessing like you're already like a monster to begin with. And then he finds out that the girl that he sold, they sold off to, is the sister of his boss, and he decides that he has to kill her, so that way like they can never like so that way she won't tell him of what Oda did to her. That is sick. He's a sick individual. And what my theory is, because I know that Kiryu's not going to kill Oda, but I think what's going to happen, I think Manjo is going to. I think Manjo is going to kill Oda, and then that's going to like change him and lead him to be like the whole like non-structured person that he becomes. That's what I think is going to happen. And I honestly that's what I hope. That's what I hope for, because like legitimately, because I'm trying to think back of like other characters in Yakuza that I very much hated. Because there were characters that like were like terrible people, and I think that were very terrible. But they were like, in my personal opinion, a lot of them were like very like outlandishly bad, where it was kind of expected. And then some of them were like kind of like Oda, where like they had like a front sort of that, like they weren't so bad, but they and then like it was revealed that they were like a terrible person. But like it wasn't like to this extent, because of course like within the first game there was the one guy that like threw himself to Yumi. And then in 2, I'm trying to think of what 2, like, 'cause there was like what was his name, Ryuji? I'm sorry, Goda. Yeah, Goda. And then there was like the fan guy, who he was like one of those that was like kind of like outlandishly evil. And that there was crap. I forgot the one dude's name that like he faked his death in the beginning, but then like there was a twist in the end. But like he wasn't really that bad. Like it's very hard to like try to like rank like who was bad and all that stuff in Yakuza, because to be honest, like all of them, like they all had like very complex morals to the point where like they're not like good people. But okay, with 3, Mina was kind of bad, but like he wasn't like a terrible person. The one loan shark guy, he was pretty bad as well, but again, like, because again, a lot of the guys they were kind of like expected to be bad, so it doesn't really like hurt or like have as much impact as much. 4, I'm trying to think with 4. Yeah, again, I'm trying to really think about it. 5. Yeah, I don't know. I think Oda's probably like the one character that honestly I hate the most, because like he's the one person I honestly like would do wish that he would die within the story, which I'm pretty sure he probably is.
兄貴の生き別れの妹だったんだ。
You go through all this. You go through all this because you don't want to be. Because you don't want the fact that you're a monster to be released or to be announced.
立花の妹。
本当なんですか？その
Like
話。
I'm inclined to believe.
この子に及んで嘘はつかねえさ。取り返しがつかなかった。いくら過去のことでも立花さんは俺のしたことを許しはしねえだろう。なら俺がやれることは2つに1つ。破滅を覚悟で社長にあんたを会わせるか、もう1つあんたの存在
Oh
が
wait, and
なかったことに。
sorry. And that's also why Tachibana wants to reunite or like to see Makoto, because I was thinking this entire time that like, oh, he's going to kill her because she would reveal the truth about him, which like now with all of this, that's not true. Like he has no involvement into that, but he just wants to meet her because he wants to see his long lost sister. Oh my gosh, man, that's actually very heartwarming now. But then it's like undercut by this whole thing with Oda and being like the terrible, awful, disgusting human being that he is. Oh my gosh, what?
それがお前が大阪についてきた本当の理由か。
Because I was feeling kind of sketch about Oda
俺の他に
up until recently.
俺がその女を殺す動機を知らない。渋沢組か近江連合に殺されたといや、俺が疑われることはね。けどそれももう終わりだ。
おいこっちだ。ここから上に上がれるぞ。
Oh crap.
渋沢組だ。
くそ。
We're gonna have to get out of here.
立てますか。
What the? Why is she? What?
はあ？
早く逃げないと。
Why are you being nice to him?
まだ
Yeah,
俺
even
と
I'm
一緒に逃げる気か。
Yeah, like even I'm shocked. Because like here's the thing, like I'm generally a nice person, Like even when someone does something like bad, quote unquote, depending on the severity, like I'm still willing to forgive them and hope for them to be like better. But in this situation, no, he is a terrible human being. He did one of the most terrible, like disgusting, like things that a human being could do, which is like sell off other human beings to be taken advantage of. So no, like I do not have any sympathy for him. I do not care for him at slightest. In my eyes, he's an inhumane monster. So, but like I don't know, Makoto could be better than me because like again like because here's the thing: if I was in her situation, I would not think twice about like leaving him and possibly like leaving him to die. That's me as a person, and except which I think is like a pretty like average response, like so, like a thought that like or like a thought that you would have, but I don't know. I guess that's to show like how nice of a person Makoto is, but yeah.
どこまでおめでたいんだよ。桐生、銃くれねえか。
No.
俺が奴らを足止めする。
何？
俺はこの怪我だ。どうせ死ぬなら、立花さんの役に立って死にて。
No, I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. Why would I?
虫のいい話だけどさ。
Yeah, it is really selfish. Because why should I care for you in a situs over like what you want? Okay. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna tell him that. Nah, whatever. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because I think this is the one, possibly the one like point where I actively disagree with the characters and stuff like that. Because typically when it comes to like within Yakuza and even in like other forms of media, when I can understand and like see the mindset and like the sort of thing, the sort of like morality that the characters take. Because again, like I say this, I try to say this a lot. I'm generally a very like forgiving person with a lot of things. There's like very like few. There's like a subset like few things that like I feel like are like inhumane, and I will like never forgive. What Oda did is like, or the things that he's done is like upon like the things that I feel like if a human being does, a human being goes down to doing, you are not like you've done an inhumane act to the point where you are, in my eyes, a monster. And that's what I view Oda as now. He does not deserve any sort of like requests or any sort of like forgiveness or acts of mercy because of the things that he did. He sold human beings to be taken advantage of and taken away of their like free will. That is an inhumane act that like the most terrible people do. Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't even trust him to hold a gun. I would think that he would try to shoot us, because that's what he was trying to do. You gonna walk? Okay. Kinda... What do you mean? What about him? Why? I don't want your thanks. And also, if he dies that way, that's kind of like, well, like, I kind of don't want to see him again. Alright, here we go. No. Banana. Crap, no. There you go. Who's this guy? What? What are you doing, bro? You gotta kill her. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Okay. Oh, hey. Drop it? No, so that's it. Oh, we're gonna jump down? Okay. Oh crap. Oh, there you go, okay. I'm trying to remember the buttons. Oh, seriously? Don't worry, I'll be right back. What was that? Oh crap. Well, hold on, I need a heal. Wait, okay. Did someone pick that up or something? Because I thought I took that guy down. The guy with the saw. Come on. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, we gotta take Makoto. gonna take her to Tachibana right now,
こっちだ。
which is crazy. I didn't think I would say that because I assumed that Tachibana was the bad guy. Is he dead? All right, good. At least he's dying. Hurry up, shoot him. Yeah, I don't like you, but like should be. Crap, I forgot his name already.
わかりませんよ。
It's kind of true. Well, no, actually, no, because he would assume that.
立花を裏切って俺についたんじゃなかったのか。
Oh, what?
なんですぐ俺に女を落とさなかった。
あんたらがセラに先越されたからでしょ。せっかく女は蒼天堀にいるって教えてやったのに、もっと早く女捕まえてくれてりゃ俺は大阪に来るまでもなかった。
鬼人会の西谷ってのが大金払ってやったのに下手打ってな。まあ下手打ったのは
Hurry up. Hurry up. Do
お
it.
前もだ。
We didn't see it, so like we don't know exactly. But sure. Wait, what the heck? What are we doing here? Is this a love hotel or something?
何もしねえから安心してくれ。目立たねえとこに泊まりたかった。
Well, I didn't think that like you would do anything. And also, I think this is probably from a sub story that I didn't do, which I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Like maybe if I try to find it when I have some free time, I'll try to see it. But I think I did see a clip of something insinuating that Kiryu is a virgin, which is interesting because like one of the two things. It's not honestly, in my personal opinion, it's not surprising if that is true, because right now he's meant to be like 20, right? But you'd assume because like he's in the Yakuza and he does X, Y, and Z that that maybe he would have done it or whatever. But to be honest, like it kind of tracks that he it kind of tracks my opinion that he would be. But yeah, and also I wouldn't. I don't know, like maybe if I was in, because I'm trying to think of like if I was in Makoto's situation or like in her place, maybe I would think, but I don't, but probably not because he seems like. But this is like from a very short like, what's the word? Interaction with him. That he would be a pretty decent person.
分かってます。兄は今どんな人ですか？
Pretty interesting,
普段
kind
は
of odd.
えらく冷静な感じだ。
Yeah.
それに頭が切れて、めったに感情を出さない。
そう。私の知ってる兄とはだいぶ違うみたい。
She's talking about Lee?
あんたはいつからあいつに会ってないんだ。
Oh, wait. So I guess she does remember him. Oh, okay.
私は10歳で、兄もまだ15だった。なのに兄さんは私と母さんを捨てて
I assume that they probably
日本に
had like that she would have like very
大
little
阪に行
memories
く
of
つもり
him.
とまでは聞いてた。
Very little memories of him. But I guess that makes sense because I didn't like wasn't like had I didn't have like the timeline in my mind. So I was assuming that it would probably been like so long that maybe that she probably would have memories of him, but maybe not like but like faint ones. But yeah, if it was if she was like 10, then yeah, she would have like vivid memories of him. And also like it's also weird because I don't think she mentioned having a brother. again, maybe they made a remark about it, but I didn't hear about it, look into it.
だからあんたは蒼天堀にいたのか。立花を探すため。
Oh wait, that's she said Osaka.
2年前東京から家出して蒼天堀で私中国人を見たら兄を知りませんかって聞いて回ったの、でもその中にコウモリの入れ墨の男、
小高。
あの人は私の探している兄に心当たりがあると言ってた。それでついていっちゃったの。
And that's what led.
さっきのあの人の話だとあの時兄を知っていると言ってたのは嘘だった。
Yeah, it was a lie. No, another cutscene.
本当バカみたい。私。
それでも、
just the world is just
あ
a
んたは
dangerous
今度
and
こそ兄さんに
awful
会える。
place.
カムロ町でな。
兄がどんな風に変わってしまったのか少し怖い。私の知っている兄は強い人じゃなかった。中国にいる時、私も兄も日本人の子だっていじめられてた。映画館で暗くなるとね、周りの席からみんなが唾かけてくるの。
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
上映中ずっと私も兄も怖くて動けなかった。兄は自分の身を守るためにマフィアになるしかなかったんだと思う。
Yeah, probably.
そして中国を
Because like that, what that reminds me of is like, so I did see like the Stranger Than Heaven trailer. I typically don't see game trailers because I like. So here's my like whole philosophy when it comes to that stuff. I just want an announcement. Like I want an announcement being like, oh, we have this game that we're making or that's coming out. And what I want is I want an announcement that this game is happening and this game is being made, and I want a date. That's kind of like all I want. I like, yeah, I find like I think a general premise of like what's the story is and what's going to be about. I think that's okay, but I don't want a lot of information. That's that person I am. That's why, because typically I will watch like showcases and stuff like that. But I don't really like retain a lot of information other than just that this game's happening, what it generally kind of looks like, and what maybe it's possibly about. And I want to know the dates. That's basically what it is. But when I watched like the trailer for it, what it seems like it's about like a half Japanese person coming from the States to Japan, and what it seems like is like going to Japan. It seems like because of the fact that they're half Japanese, that they're like kind of discriminated against, and they go towards like the Yakuza because that's kind of like the only avenue that's like kind of like available to them, and that's what it seems like. Something similar happened with Tachibana, where like he kind of wasn't accepted in China, and then when he went to Japan, it seemed like he went through kind of like similar things and had to like go toward, and then went towards like the mafia, because that was like the only like kind of avenue that was like for him and things like that. So yeah, oh shoot.
出たの。私の方はそれから何年かして日本に祖父がいると分かった。母は堂々と中国から出られるってすごく喜んでた。私も同じ。ただ日本の祖父が優しく迎えてくれたのは最初だけ。だって家族なのに全然言葉が通じないんだもん。
Oh,
だか
yeah.
ら私は中国語を忘れるくらい日本語を勉強して、祖父にも日本にも馴染もうとした。でも母は日本語を覚えられないまま自殺しちゃった。
Oh my gosh. Man, Makoto's life is just one thing after another.
最近まで私のこと助けてくれた
Yeah,
人た
and
ちも一人は殺されて、
yeah.
一人はもうどうしてるかもわからない。私の人生ひどいよね。
Man, this is such a because like I'm trying to like keep everything together because I don't because when it comes to like this sort of stuff, I don't know what to say. It's just because in my mind it's like I feel like whatever I say, it's not going to like change anything. It's not going to help because yeah, like her life has been like one thing after another, and it seems like she's not had much like grace in her life. Like I think the only grace that she really had was possibly her time with Lee, and that was like a point where it seemed like her life was like going pretty all right, but her life was still like not safe or like complete. And then like what happened with like the whole thing of the empty lot and the Yakuza going after her. But yeah, it's just because honestly I do feel very sad for her, very sorry for her because I wish that I could do something about it. Like if I could take away her pain and like like I feel kind of like nerdy and stupid for making this comparison, but like like in like One Piece when Zoro took in like all of like Luffy's pain, like I wish I wish like something could to that extent like I could do or if other characters maybe like Kiryu or like Amajima, I feel like they would like be willing to do that as well. But it's just something that when it comes to stuff like that, it would never go away. It would never just disappear. The best that you can do is just like understand that it won't go away, but learn to accept it and go towards the path towards recovery of making the best out of your situation, which is it's a very like kind of not helpful advice to give, but that's honestly like because I'm not like a professional like therapist or anything like that, so I can't really like give any professional advice, and it's also like you can't like really have the mindset that you can like help someone or you can fix someone from like any sort of like emotional distress or emotional pain that someone's gone through, because the only thing that you can really do as a person is just be someone's rock and be someone like, hey, like I understand that I can never take away this pain for you, but let me like allow me to burden some of it. Basically like be that, because like that's kind of what we can do. But yeah, man, because for me like it would be this type of thing like I wish I could like hug Makoto, because I think that's something that she very much needs. Oh gosh, man, like my heart like literally aches for her and what she's been through.
なんか
What's he gonna say? What are you gonna say, Kiryu?
ひどいな。
うん
長いこと暗い道を歩いていると、この先もずっと暗いもんだと思っちまう。前に進むことが嫌になる。 自分の道がこの先どうなってるか分かってるやつなんてこの世に一人もいねえ。
Yeah.
俺らにできるのは
Just choose.
立ち止まって泣くか一歩でも前に進むかの二つだけだ。
Yeah, it's like like harsh kind of, but that is truth.
あんたはどっちでも好きな方を選んでいい。入り口までは俺が案内してやる。
Yeah, because that's kind of like what I was talking about as well. Like I can only get you as far as the starting line, because ultimately it is like the individual's choice. It's the person's choice. Because, like you said, it's like you can either like sit down and cry and like kind of like just like accept like not going further, which could like also mean like like to like die or like to end your life. Or you can make the choice to continue moving forward and continue walking. And like the only like the best thing I can do is like to get you to the starting line. Yep. Because like because obviously like you don't want someone to end their life. That's like not what like anyone would ever want to wish for. And it's also like it's ultimately like the person's decision who has been dealt these cards. And of course like as individuals, as a people, we wish for them to want to continue living. But ultimately, like the best thing that we can do is just like guide them towards the right like the right direction. It's kind of like what therapy and all this stuff is all about. Is that like the person, like ultimately it's the person's job to figure out like what they want, like what the right direction is. What the therapist's his job is just to guide them and to like help them towards that direction. So yeah.
私カムロ町に行きます、
うん、
兄に絶対に会いたいんです。だから私を連れてってください、桐生さん。
I will. It's very interesting because it feels like this is like close to the end of the game. Because again, I assume that I assume that because of the fact that what was I gonna say? Because we're getting close to the end, and like the chapters seems like they're going like by really fast. But because I assumed that the person with the bat tattoo was going to be like an antagonist that's gonna like stay to the end. And I don't know, maybe God, I forgot the guy's name. He didn't shoot him. So he's probably gonna maybe continue into the end game. But it seems like it's just going to be him, Kuze, and I forgot the other guy's name. But yeah. Which I guess makes sense. And also, Sagawa? Chapter 14, Unwavering Bonds. Sorry, as I said roads. West Park, Kamurocho. So is Makoto gonna be here as well? So I'm assuming Majima, yeah. Not Majima, Kichiyo.
いるか。
おお、なんだ桐生さん。 あんたまだ生きてたの。
What are you talking about?
おいおい、べっぴんさんだけど、あんたこんなとこに
It's
女
actually
連れ
that's
かよ。
actually true.
悪い
And also, like, I haven't really, like, I don't think I like mentioned this too much. Maybe like I may mention to the fact that like, oh, like she's pretty or something like that. And it's largely because I felt like it wasn't appropriate to elaborate on it. But like I will say right now, Makoto is a beautiful human being. It's, like there's no saying that because like not just in terms of like physically, because physically like she is a very beautiful woman, but also like just her soul, her person is just it's just very admirable and very beautiful in the sense that like with all the things that she's gone through, because like it is shown that like she has sadness within her and that she has struggled through like many things within her life, but it still shows that she still is willing to move forward and is willing to and is willing to like, because when we first met her, even though we didn't know of the things that she's gone through, she still held like a very like a very like cheerful attitude. And maybe it could be that she's masking and that she was hiding what she truly felt inside, but it's very much showed that she still had care in her heart. And we also saw that when she was talking to or tried to like help Oda even after everything that she's been through. Even though, like again, like I said before, that I don't think that he deserved it, because of the fact that he's how terrible of a human being he is. But it just showed that like Makoto is a very generous and forgiving a person, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, because and also like again I'll say again, she's a very beautiful a very beautiful person. Yeah, because like, and now that I look at her again, yeah, because like she looks very pretty. She looks very cute.
が他に行くとこがね。ま
And
た
also
少
like
し
yeah,
の
what
間
the guy said
かくま
that
ってくれ。
it would be pretty dangerous for her to be here.
しょうがねえな。本当にむさ苦しいところですが、特に匂いとか。
大丈夫です。すみません。
Well, it's mostly just to keep her safe.
謝ることはないけどさ。
It's kind of interesting.
なあ、桐生さん。やっぱりこんなとこに若い子を置いとくってのはちょっとな。
Yeah, it's true, but like there isn't really anything else anywhere else.
私の兄が迎えに
Especially
来る
since
まで
like
お願いします。
especially since like Kiru's apartment was burned down.
ただ電話しても繋がらねえんだ。だから俺が直接そいつのところに行ってくる。
Hopefully nothing bad
それ
happens to
ま
her.
での間。
Also, what happened
彼女
to
を頼む
Tachibana? If he's not
兄さんって
picking up his phone calls.
どこにいるんだよ。
アジア外にいるはずだ。
なんだ、カムロ町の中か。何日も預からなきゃいけないのかと思った。でもアジア外ならこの子を連れて一緒に行けばいいじゃない。
Well, she has like a
同時の
target on
組
her
に
back.
狙われ
Yeah.
てる。今は俺じゃなくて彼女の方がだ。安全か分からないうちはアジア外にも連れて行けねえ。
東島組に狙われてるってこの子がなんで。
あんたは知らねえ方がいい。
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to know that.
まあ、あんたにはホームレス狩りから助けられた義理もある。わかったよ。引き受けた。
Yeah, you better keep her safe. I'm serious. She's been through enough. She's been through enough. And responding, I guess heading to little age is the quickest way to find out. Nothing better happen to her, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, so I can go to Osaka whenever I want. By taxi. It's also something that's very interesting when it comes to like going there by taxi, because I actually like looked into this of what the crap of like how long it would take to go from Tokyo to Osaka by car or something like that, and like toll free I think it was like 12 hours, but and by with tolls it was like significantly shorter I think, but I think it was still like around maybe like 8 hours, something like that. I don't really know, but yeah, it was because it is significantly faster to go by Shinkansen, by bullet train, because it was like around maybe 2.5 like 3 hours, something like that. Yeah. Hey you talking to me? Come on, we need to have a little chat. Where are you guys? A kid named Shinji Tanaka. Oh, it's Shinji. You don't need to. You don't need me to spell out the rest, do you?
Yeah.
I had no idea what you're talking about. Play that with me. Use that kid to go after our boys.
Nani?
What? What are you talking about? What did you do with them? Let's go to them. You're the guy he's waiting for. I mean, if you can't do that, then piss off. Alright, here we go. Damn, I put to sleep. Come on. One. There you go. Bow, bow. There you go. Oh, man, my foot. Show me where he is. Where is he? He's going to pay for it.
Huh?
Take me to him now. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, hold on. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Here we go. Okay. All right, I'm back. Okay. So we're interesting that we got dragged to this sub-story. Which I'm assuming is a sub-story. Because, well, even though like it does like lead into, oh crap, like Yakuza 1, it seems like we wouldn't have figured this out if we didn't run into that like whole thing with Shinji. Or maybe it was like a plan thing, but whatever. Find a kid like this mauling at our boys. Who's the guy filling this punk's head with ideas? Still can't find him? Not sure what the holdup is. You did come for me.
Huh?
No. Star Mastermind, eh? Wait, where's the boys who brought you? Taking a deep, taking a nap outside. You sure pulled out all the stops to deal with one stupid kid. What a circus. Wait a minute. I recognize this guy.
Huh?
It's Kiryu. Dojo family put a bounty on him. It's the guy the Dojo family is after. Kisuma Kiryu. Okay. What? Kazuma Kiryu? Why would a Walking Dead man invite this kind of crap? Like I'd bother hunting down weaklings like you, Shinji. Shinji here shoved a load of BS down your throats. So that's the story. Well, screw it. I don't give a crap anymore. Today's our lucky day. All we gotta do is take this clown to the dojo family, and we're in the good graces of the most powerful family in Kamurocho. All right. Keep his face in. He's our ticket to the big leagues. Now. There you go. 1,000,000 yen. Down. Dang. You're freakishly tough. So, you're Kazuma Kiryu. Heard about you. The whole Dojo family's out hunting for you. That's brutal, man. You're taking on the whole Dojo family by yourself. I wish I had half the kind of strength. They worked you over pretty good. Did that pound some sense into your thick skull of yours? As if. How did they find out you were the one going after them? Someone in the gang ratted me out. They got scared the Yakuza would come after them if my cover was blown. So they turned me over in exchange for their safety. Yeah. Huh. When I think about it, I can see why they did it. I was an idiot for trusting them. One more question. Why do you tell these goons that I was the one ordering you to go on this Yakuza beating spree?
Yeah.
Because if I didn't give them something, these guys were gonna take me out and bury me off in the mountains. Okay. I figured there was no way they could take you on. So I gave them a description. I told them you were my boss. I had to. I thought maybe you would come save me. You just seemed like that kind of guy. Aw. Well, that's true. Yeah. What the heck? What do you think you're doing? And what have you been doing with your whole life? Huh? Yeah, that is true. The gun's to your head, and the first guy who comes to your mind is a complete stranger you only met once, no family, friends, or relatives you could trust to throw out there. Yeah, that is true, but like I would assume that would meant that would be because he didn't want them to be put in danger, and he thought that you again like you said that you'd be able to handle business. But it could also be that he doesn't have anyone. Instead, you see, you've been acting like some vigilante, trying to take out the Yakuza until they finally won. What the heck is that kind of life? Nobody ever taught me to trust. I never had anyone around to show me what to do, so I figured it out as I went. No one taught me anything about how to live. Grow up. You can't blame this on your father or the people who failed you. You have to find your own thing at battles. I'm no exception. I'm trying my hardest to live. But you're so strong. I was just lucky I had a mentor. I did have someone who gave me something I could aspire to be. He's a Yakuza. Though. So I guess that means you automatically hate him. He's your role model? He's Shintaro Kazuma, the captain of Dojima family. If I could be half the man he is, I'd be alright. But I'm not even close to that. Shinji, the Yakuza have their eyes on you now. You can't stick around. Get a Kamurocho. Find yourself someone you can trust. Someone to show you the ropes. Well, I guess that's going to be Kiryu because of what we know in Kiwami. Get a Kamurocho? I can't do that. Kiryu-san, I'm not running I'm not running away.
Nani?
What? Besides, you got way more Yakuza on your trail than I do. Don't you? I'm saying put. Have it your way. If that's how you choose to live, like I said before, I won't argue with you. Yeah, it's my decision. Promise me this, though. Cut ties with your sorry little gang, and if you're going to live in this town, I want you to figure out how to outlive me, Shinji. Oh man, it actually sucks. Yeah, because of what we know of Shinji, what happens to him. Huh? Kiryu. Yeah, Kiryu-san, one last thing. What made you come save me? You're already at the top of the Dojima family's hit list. Why take that risk? Who knows? I don't know why I do half the things I do. When I was a kid, I was alone too. If I hadn't met Kazuma-san, I'd probably be a lot like you are now. See you around, Shinji. Kiryu-san, I think I found someone I aspire to be. In fact, I hope someday I can be even better than you. Aw. No matter where you go, I'm going to be just a step behind. You just watch. That is true. Kiryu-san, sir. Alright, so I guess I have to go there. Okay. Maybe that was like meant to happen. Because we're close to Little Asia now. What the?
Kiryu-san だな。
Yeah.
立花に会いに来た。電話が通じねえんだ。ここを通してくれ。
What's it something to do with his like?
分かってる。止めに来たわけじゃない。あんたを迎えに行くよう陳さんから言われた。
陳さん。ここの顔役か。
ああ。ついてきな。
立花は無事なのか。
来ればわかるよ。
Oh man, gosh, if it was gonna be that like he's dying or something like that. Because he talked about his kidneys and stuff like that.
Tachibana.
前に比べて体が弱ってるね。2日くらい一時的に容体が悪くなったんだけど、さっき目を覚ましてやっと落ち着いたとこだ。
連絡取れなくてすみませんでした、桐生さん。もう
Are you gonna be okay?
大丈夫です。
それじゃごゆっくり。
立花、牧村誠はカムロ町に来てる。 西公園のホームレスにかくまってもらってんだ。
Yeah.
彼女は兄貴が迎えに来るのを待っている。
小田さんから
Yeah.
聞いたんですね。彼女が
Yeah, well,
私の
Oda-san.
妹だと。
Am I gonna tell him the truth about Oda-san? Because I would think that he would want to know.
お詫びします。あなたには全て片付いてから打ち明けるつもりでした。小田さんにもそう言っといたんですが。
立花。
はい。
小田
What was he gonna say?
誠を殺
Oh,
そう
so
と
he's
した。
gonna tell him. So he is, yeah.
どういうことですか？
Explain. Was it gonna go to a cutscene? I know, it just time just passed.
それで大阪を出たきり、小田とは連絡が取れていない。
He put his suit on?
おそらく小田さんはもう
I
生
hope.
きてはいないでしょう。
かもな。
すべては私のせいです。
What do you mean?
10年前、私は己の運命と戦わず、ただ
I guess
逃げました。
I could see why he would think that.
そのせいで母と妹は人生を狂わされたんです。今、小田さんをも巻き込んで。
立花。
That's good. I gotta say this because, like, I feel like this is me, and I don't know if like everyone else, if others feel this way. I feel like people aren't really grasping the severity of what Oda did, because he did a terrible thing. That is like one of the worst things that anybody could ever do to someone. And they're like not like taking it as seriously as I am, which I feel like you should. I don't know, maybe like he didn't like explain or tell everything. But if I found, but like if like here's the thing, if I found out that a guy that I knew for a long time did like that, did something that terrible to my sister, I would not like I would not like think of him as him anymore. I would think of him as a terrible, disgusting monster. That's what I would honestly think. Like he resulted, what he did resulted in like her going through the most terrible, disgusting, inhumane thing that anybody could ever have gone through. Yet, I don't know, they're not like treating it at that level or at that severity. Like I'd be glad that he died. That's like how I would feel. But I don't know. Like am I crazy?
日本人の血を引く私は中国でリーベンクイツと呼ばれていました。その表現は日本人への憎しみが込められたものです。私は周囲の人々に常に怯え、やがて中国から逃げ出し。
But I gotta say, like, because this is also like something that I feel like I don't really have much say in when, because like I'm not, like I'm not Japanese, I'm not Chinese or anything like that. But from what I know of like just like knowing history and what the Japanese has done, what like happened to the Chinese, etc., etc. Because like I'm on like the whole like ideology that yeah, like certain countries, certain like people have done terrible things within in their past and their history. And in terms of like acknowledging those that you've done those things, I feel like yes, you should acknowledge, like as a society, as a country, as a government, you should acknowledge that you have a history of doing those terrible things and that you have done those terrible things in the past. And in terms of like you individually, of course, like you individually didn't do that. I don't think that you as an individual have any have like that responsibility to uphold that. But you should acknowledge it, and you should understand that, like, yeah, I understand that this is something that like that in the past that has that as like a group of people, as like a society, as a government, we have done. We should and we should uphold. We should like take responsibility for that, and know that like terrible things have happened. As long as like you acknowledge that, I feel like that's fine. Like as an individual, as a government, as a social body, I think that like more things should go into that, because I know that like the Japanese, like the in Japan, like as far as like when it comes to like like comfort women and things like that within Korea and China, and like the many atrocities that they've done during World War II, and then like previous occupation that they've had, that they don't acknowledge a lot of the stuff that they've done, which I feel like that is a very crappy thing that to be doing, because it's something that like it should be acknowledged, and like every country has that type of like thing, like even right now in the States, like they don't want to, they like are actively like wanting to erase and like not acknowledge that like terrible things, the terrible things that they've done to like certain groups of people, and like and things like that, which is messed up. But it's the thing of like, as an individual, as a group, as like a person, when it comes to the people, to like take all of your anger and all of your like resentment towards like something that happened, and isolate it, and like focus all of that anger towards one person that has nothing to do with it. I think that's messed up. I think that's like a messed up thing to do, because like they felt ostracized by their home, by their country, by something that they had no control over. Like one of their parents was Japanese. That is like, yeah, like yes, we can acknowledge that like that terrible things have been done, and that like Japan, the country, should acknowledge that like they've done terrible things, and and like things should be done about that. Yes, and if you are angry about like that like social body, and that like government, and that like and the things that they've done, I feel like you have like the right to like feel that way. But when it comes to like a person who by happenstance happens to be Japanese, and to like target all of your anger towards what happened towards that one person, I feel like one, your anger is misplaced, and two, like you're just like not like it's like just a messed up thing to do. Because like I could talk about like certain things of like when it comes to like my family and like my parents and like me as an individual, of like things that I've gone through when it comes to like prejudice and discrimination and things like that. But for me as a person, I never like targeted all of my anger, the misfortunes that I've gone through towards like a centralized group of people, because I feel like that's unfair. Like as far as like focusing it on the system and focusing on like just like the embodiment and like the social class that like perpetuates this like prejudice and discrimination. Yeah, I feel like that you should do that, but as like targeting like individuals and being like, oh, like it's your fault, I don't think that's necessarily the case. Like, yeah, but like when it comes to like people that are unwilling to like understand that they are a part of the problem, when they don't acknowledge that like X things are happening, and that X things and that like certain like things need to be done, then like, yeah, like you're a part of the problem, so therefore like I'm going to be angry at you as well. So that's like how I am. I don't like, typically when it comes to stuff, I don't really like to talk about it, because one, I don't think I like can articulate my point 100%, because like two, like because like to do that I would need like time to formulate my thoughts. But sorry. But like I do think that like these things like do need to be like talked about. Otherwise like as a society, as a people will never change, and will never why cannot say that, and will never grow. That's like how that's what I think.
なんです。母と妹を見捨てて、その後中国で日本人と蔑まれた私は、今度は日本で中国人と呼ばれました。蒼天堀に来てからは生きること、そして自分の身を守ることに必死でした。一度黒の世界に足を踏み入れた者は、周りを喰らいのし上がり続けることでしか生き残れません。少しでも弱みを見せれば周りに食われることになります。そして日々の善悪を振り返る気も失せた、そんな頃でした。母と妹が日本、このカムロ町にいると知ったのは、私は彼女たちを探すため蒼天堀を出ると、持てる力を使ってカムロ町に情報の根を張りました。探してどうするつもりかは決めていませんでした。ただ私が中国を去った後、そのせいで彼女たちがどんな目にあったか、知らずにはいられなかったんです。でも分かったのは、一足違いで妹がカムロ町から姿を消していたこと。母も祖父もすでに亡くなっていたという事実でした。それともう一つ、妹に相続権のあるたった一坪の土地が、やがてカムロ町再開発計画にとって致命的な障害になり得るということです。
それが殻の一坪。
ええ。堂島組は再開発計画をめぐって莫大な金を地上げにつぎ込んでいました。彼らの計画通り全てがうまくいけば、その金は何倍にもなって堂島組に戻ってくる。しかし殻の一粒が原因となり、彼らの計画が行き詰まることが分かれば、妹はヤクザたちの争奪戦に巻き込まれる。
今その通りのことが起きている。
だから私はそのことに気づいた時点で、堂島組の若頭だった風間さんに交渉を申し入れたんです。妹を守るために。
I don't know. This is just me. I feel like if Tachibana would like have been more upfront about me, I would have been more inclined to trust him and to be all gun ho about him, because like we didn't really know a lot of information up front. Like we just knew that like, oh, like our goals align, so therefore we have to trust each other and try to like work with each other. But like I felt like if I knew this from the beginning, because I honestly feel like I don't understand why he wouldn't have told us. Because if he told us, oh, I'm doing all this to like try to like find my sister and try to like meet her, then I would have been like, oh, okay, hold on, wait, let me sneeze. I guess it's also to like build mystery and like it's suspense for the story. So I guess there's that. But yeah, in real life, I would have been like, so what, like, why are you doing all this outside of just this? Because it feels like there's like more to this.
おやっさんを交渉相手に選んだのはなんでだ。
風間さんが堂島宗平に今以上の力を持たれることを恐れていたからです。
何？
何？
堂島宗平の力はすでに自分の器の許容範囲を大きく超えていました。小物が大きすぎる力を持った時の暴走を風間さんは恐れました。堂島宗平が殻の一粒を手にすれば、それを手土産に東上界本家若頭の座につくでしょう。
Okay.
そしてゆくゆくは東上界の三代目です。そうなればもはや風間さんの手に負えなくなる。風間さんは私の持つカムロ町の情報網をもとに不動産会社を作るよう言いました。堂島組よりも早く殻の一粒を手にして妹を守れるように、そしてそれをできるだけの力を手にするようにと。
それじゃ立花不動産はおやっさんの指示で作ったのか。
So it looks like.
立花不動産の誕生、そして殻の一坪にまつわるこれまでの出来事は全て風間慎太郎という天才が描いたシナリオの上で起こったものだということです。私は妹に会うため、風間さんは裏から東上界という組織をコントロールするため互いに手を取り合ったというのがあなたと私が今ここにいる理由です。
I see. Okay.
ただ
Cutscene.
妹
I feel
は
like something was gonna happen to her.
家族を捨てた私を恨んでいるかもしれません。数日前、セルさんから妹は目が見えないと知らされた時、私は兄と名乗らない方がいいと思いました。
Really?
今はそう思っていないってことか。
あなたが私に聞かせてくれた牧村誠という女性はやはり私が記憶する妹でした。
Alright, man. Actually getting emotional right now.
彼女が蒼天堀にいた理由も私を探すためだった。ずっとこんな私を探してくれていたんです。
立花、
桐生さん、私は妹に
Yeah, you have to.
シャオチャオに会いたいです。
Chao Chao. So that's her name. I thought he was talking about.
そのためだけに生きながらえています。もう二度と逃げたくありません。
Never again. You have to go see her.
もう
You must. Nothing better happened to her, I
彼女は
swear.
あんたを恨んでなんかいねえ。だが今もあんたの助けが必要だ。
Oh crap! What happened?
堂島組だ。奴ら立花さんを出せと言ってる。ここにいるのがバレたんだ。
なんだと。
なんでこんな時に。
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go see Makoto. We better. So you better not stop them from meeting.
立花だ。
お前らの狙いは
We're gonna have to get through me.
立花なのか。
てめえもいたのかキル。いい加減死んどけ。
Well, no. Oh, you can help me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. What now? It appeared they were only ones for now. But I know you've been hiding here. More will be coming. Indeed. We must leave through the back. It is the only way. It is this way. Oh, cutscene. Okay.
アジア界にいることはできませんね。キリさん、西公園に急ぎましょう。
Yeah, we gotta hurry.
誠のところへか。
Tachibana doesn't look
堂島組
so
が
good.
殻の一粒を狙う限り、妹はどこにいても危険です。それより
She
早
better
く
not have gone anywhere.
土地を手放す手続きを取らせた方が。
What's happening?
どうした？
What's that something was happening to him?
見られています。
何？
Crap! Oh shoot! You got...
キリさん。
What the heck? Why does he look so intense? Yo, what the heck? Is Mr. Parkour? What, the metal pipe sound? Yeah, what's that all about? Oh, what the crap? How do you even do that?
最悪の相手です。
There's no worse adversary?
知ってるやつか。
Who is he?
大陸のマフィアにいた頃見たことが。
Okay.
私が知る限り最強の殺し屋。名前はラオグエイ。
Laogui.
ラオグエイ。
Look at all the wrinkles and like his darkened eyes.
一見荒い仕事に見えて、警察の目を疑いなくあなたに向けさせるためのプロの仕事です。
So it's him?
ラオグエイならそれができます。なんだと？彼ほどの殺し屋が堂島組とつながっているとすると、あなたに殺しの濡れ衣を着せた張本人も彼でし
So
ょう。
who's the one who did that?
烈火烧着，给我出来！我收到的命令，并没有要求我杀你。
なんて言ってる？奴の狙いは私を生け取ることです。
Oh, that makes sense that he would know. Yeah, almost forgot.
キリさん、今の私たちではラオグエを相手に逃げることも戦うこともできません。ですが、
What is it? What's he gonna do?
あなた一人だけなら逃げられます。
Wait, is he gonna?
妹。
No,
頼み
don't!
ます。
Oh my gosh, seriously, if he's gonna sacrifice himself. After all that we've been through. I can't, wait, what?
立花、よせ。
Hold on. Video to maintain both streaming. Up with like the my YouTube stream. It says it's like not going so well. Oh wait, my bit rate is going pretty low. Wait, what's happening? Maybe it's because like there's like a windstorm happening outside, so it's causing the bit rate to like be inconsistent. But it should be. Looks like it's getting better. So, all right, let's continue. But again, Tachibana, what the heck? We've been through so much, and you're just going to throw your life away after everything that we've gone through to try to reunite you with your sister. Oh, he's gonna.
只
What?
要你不乱动，我就不惜死在你眼前。
那个男人跟我的契约没关系，所以我没兴
Whereas like he
趣。
might be semi safe with, since he said he's only here to capture him, not kill him. So. What does it make? I was gonna say I wouldn't trust him to be behind me, but I guess it makes sense that he would have to. Otherwise, he could just run away. Is that end of a chapter? Because it seems like it's the end of a chapter, and we will transition to Majima. Oh no! Did the doctor come and save us? Yeah, it looks like. Oh, right, his tattoo is not complete. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. Chin.
立花さんが堂島組に連れ去られたから3時間というところだ。今アジア外の人間に行方を探らせている。渋沢という堂島組の幹部がここで立花さんが投石を受けていたことを知っていた。
I see.
織田が情報を漏らしていたらしい。
渋沢は今まで橘のことを泳がせていたってことか。
織田は渋沢の犬だった。立花さんに牧村誠を探させて横取りするつもりだったのだろう。私が渋沢という男ならそうする。
くっそ。それより橘の居所は本当にわかるのか。
約束はできんが手は尽くしている。私はあの子を後継者にとさえ考えていた。本心から助けてやりたいと思っている。ところで、あなたは知っているかな。殻の一粒は立花さんと牧村誠の祖父牧村源三という男が持っていた土地の一部だった。
源三牧村。
彼は戦後になって土地を手放さざるを得なかったらしい。だが記録によれば一度に4人の買い手と交渉してわざわざ土地をバラバラに分割して売っている。
Well, it probably makes sense to like at least like save one.
意図的に一坪だけ自分の手元に残るように。
Because like even with like the whole like housing and property prices now, it's good to, because people say that, because like it's like a mixed bag, because people say, oh, like the housing market right now, it's very hard to get a house right now and to own property because of just like the way that the prices are, which is true. And that's also why, because I think my family kind of knows this, which is why, because very early on they tried to like buy a lot of like property, buy a lot of land, or like own a lot of land, because it would be very helpful in the future. Because like right now, like where I live, we live in a in like a rural area with where we like have like farmland where, that we raise animals and have a large field to like harvest like for hay and stuff like that. But we also, with this big like land, we also have like trailers that we can like, rent out to people to stay in. Also, like to be able to like a house for my sister to stay in. And we also like within our town we have like a plot of land. I mean the video is like going out of place again. Like a plot of land where my dad has his business, and then we have other like space that we can like rent those out to like other businesses like restaurants and like a salon and stuff like that. And yeah, because like and with that helped like expand our business, expand our like revenue and stuff like that. And that's what like led to like my family having like being in this position and this like position that we are in right now, which is very smart, and that's where like the whole thing of like buying land comes from. But it's also the thing of where, because yeah, but like yeah, it is like very expensive to like buy land and to like to put like a down payment and like mortgage and stuff like that. But also with stuff like this, because like because he did it in like segments because he needed the money, but also he saved one place because eventually down the line somebody's gonna want to like build something or like do something that needed a large amount of like property and space, and then with him owning this one sliver of land, people will want to pay top dollar to be able to use it, which like possibly won't benefit him right now, but like maybe possibly for his kids that will benefit them. So yeah.
にするためだろう。
どういうことだ。
この時、牧村源三には中国で生き別れた娘がいた。立花さんの母親にあたる人だ。牧村は彼女がもし自分を日本まで探しに来た時、そのたった一坪の土地が再会の目印になると思ったんじゃないだろうか。これは私の想像に過ぎんがね。
Wow, no, because like she like Makoto didn't know anything about it. Maybe the mom did, but
こう思う親の気持ちが今ヤクザの争奪戦に巻き込まれて立花さんたちを危機にさらしている。
but she like ended her life.
悪いのは
she
一
could like
坪
pass it
の
on
土
or
地を
something.
残した牧村じゃない。あなたたちヤクザだ。違うかね。今頃堂島組は立花さんを拷問にかけているはずだ。
Ah,
牧
man.
村誠を捕らえるために。しかしだからといって我々が堂島組に直接手を出せばアジア街はもはや東上界から存在を許されない。
場所さえ分かれば俺が行く。俺が必ず立花を救い出す。
Yeah, we need to
そ
say
のた
Tachibana.
めにあなたを
He needs
手
to
当てした
reunite with Makoto.
どれだけ傷が痛もうがあなたにやってもらうほかない。
I will.
望むところだ。
結構。では立花さんが見つかったら連絡する。それまでは
All right.
彼の妹についててやりなさい。
I think that's probably gonna be the end of this stream. I was thinking that this would be the end of the chapter, but it seems like we still have a bit to go. We have to go and check on Makoto. Oh, this looks like I can't. Like I'm limited on where I can go. Well, like, at least there's a phone here. So yeah, I'm gonna save here. and we'll continue. Hopefully, like nothing bad happened to Makoto. I swear, because it seems like they're like building suspense for that. So yeah, let me save. Double save. All right, so let us continue. We're gonna continue. So it doesn't seem like it's expired. We're gonna continue with this next time. Okay. Yeah, man. I like it's very obvious now that we are really kicking up the story, and we're like seems like we're wrapping up everything. And it seems like next, probably I don't know if it's gonna be next stream, but we are very much close to the end. Because right now we just need to like reconvene with Majima and what like he is doing, and then that'll be the end of the game. Because again, like with the knowledge I have about like the ending of this game, it's gonna have like a very like long cutscene. So that'll probably like take like most of the time of everything. But for next few streams, I will try to like focus on finishing this game, and then next I will focus on finishing Final Fantasy 7, because it seems like Final Fantasy 7 I'm pretty close to the end of that. But yeah, so look forward to that. Also, like the bit rate of everything is like going out pretty low, because again, like it's being like inconsistent, because right now we're like in a windstorm, and when that happens, like my internet isn't like gets all like fidgety, because since it's like run by like wireless, like satellite, whatever, it's very dependent on how the weather is going. So I'll end the stream right here. Like I said, we'll continue with Yakuza 0 and try to finish that out next time, and yeah, hopefully I'm really liking the new video quality and like the mic quality. I'm gonna have to like look back in the stream to make sure that everything was going all right, but I think it should be, because we're like touching, because it seems like, for my like thing, like I'm touching the yellow, which is what I'm wanting to do, so that way like it's more regulated. But I don't know if it's like mixing well with the game audio. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of the stream. Hope you have a fresh day. Hope you stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.